And hello, visuals. Welcome back to the Future Guys. We'll do, I don't know what you've got, but we'll do Entertainment News podcast. Me and Chris
We can do Entertainment podcast, but there's not a lot this week.
Well, we'll talk about whatever fucking,
So,
whatever rocks up.
Start us off with episode 6 of Ahsoka.
Well, episode 6, but more importantly, your reaction of episode 5 is what I'm more interested in, sir.
We didn't get that last week, did we?
Before we jump in, though, we'll just quickly point out, we'll talk about it next week. We're about to go see Expendables 4. I think the last Expendables, is it the last Expendables?
It's supposed to be the last one.
The last Expendables, Chris has confirmed it there. Sex Education started last night.
It did. I only realised that only came out this morning.
I think he's
got a drink over.
He has?
I think.
No shit.
Just away he man.
What the fuck? Yeah, mate. Yeah, he does. Chris, talk about sex education.
Talk education. Talk sex. Right. Boys and girls, let's talk about the birds and the bees.
When a man loves a woman, and when you don't want to get them pregnant, you pull it out and pee on the leg.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I've only done 2 episodes.
Definitely.
With the first episode, there's a lot of dick, mate.
There's always a lot of dick.
A lot of dick. But yeah, it's started off and it's fun. Where it's going to be some cool little storylines going on, and whatnot. They go to a school, or I think there's a college show. This new college that's extremely what's the right word for it? Extremely liberal, I think is the right word. You know, there's loads of gay couples, and there's loads of. So we're going to
very open.
Yeah. But there's loads of
variety of.
Yeah. You've got every kind of sort of people. There was somebody that I thought was a girl, but it's this girl's boyfriend who's got a Scouse accent, and it confused me for a sec. But he seems like he's going to be funny. What's his name? The black lad that's Doctor Who. He's still epic as fuck. I can't remember his name. He's been one of my standouts for the whole thing anyway. But yeah, we're at a very open school, so we're going to learn all this kind of shit. Otis is going to start a new sex clinic there, but there's already somebody else that has a sex clinic, and so I can't wait. It's the final.
Depends on what time we get done. I might decide tonight. I'll do it tomorrow. We'll see.
I'll get some from whatnot done. Did you carry on with One Piece? Not yes or no?
No, to be fair, I haven't.
With my beautiful new poster.
I was looking at that.
It's a beautiful picture, isn't it?
Like I say, with being ill, I've just been stopping.
Chris said he was gammy at work,
and I've just been sleeping. So I haven't really been doing anything.
If anyway, because like I said, it's hit and miss with you anyway. So you might be like, oh, this isn't thingy, but I just love that picture, mate. So fucking much. I will say it's entertainment, and I will be adding it into our end of the year podcast. Oh, Blink-182 have crippled me this week. All week I've been waiting for the release of the new song. It was got released yesterday. The new album's out on the 20th of October, coincidentally the same day Spider-Man's out. So I took the day off to play Spider-Man and I'll have Blink's album. But last night, mate, I watched the video to the Blink thing. It was hitting me when it worked. So I went away at work and I was like, listen, boys, I need to listen to this quick. I watched the video when I got in and oh my God, I just burst into tears. It is so fucking beautiful. It's the last ever album and it's all the story with Mark's cancer and Travis's plane crash and just everything coming together and all the split ups. Oh, it's fucking beautiful, mate. Nice. It's I've had it on absolute repeat constantly. I know you're not the biggest Blink guy, but Blink being my joint favourite band.
I didn't mind listening to them when I was younger.
It's so fucking beautiful. And like the video, there's a transition in the video and it's like, oh fucking, we're having a blast from the past. Yeah. Oh mate, it is genuinely, it's beautiful, but it's heartbreaking at the same time. But yeah, One Piece, Blink's got new songs. Gonna go see Expendables 4, Sex Education's out. I think that's all the little sort of niche little stuff. Obviously, Ahsoka episode 6, but I want to talk more about episode 5 with Chris. You think that's it, mate?
Yeah, I think that's it. Because like I said, I've not really watched anything this week. Obviously, we've been ill. I've just been stopping, having food, go to sleep.
Is Ahsoka episode 6? Is this the last one, or is there another one?
No, I think we established as 8.
Oh, was it 8? I couldn't remember when you were saying, because it's got a bit of a what's going to happen next moment.
Yeah, I think we established it was going to be 8 episodes.
Good, bring on more.
And I want to talk to you about episode 6 anyhow, because I'm lost with it.
Right, okay. Right, well, we'll tell you what, because it probably won't be mega long, and I really want you to just talk episode 6 quickly. Which
But it's not the fact that I'm lost. It's just I can't remember Thorn and fucking whatchamacallit.
You won't see it. It's that's what I mean. The only downside, it's more explained in the animated show.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the only downside with Ahsoka.
When I tried to look into it, he mentioned something about in Mandalorian season 2, and I was like, I can't remember seeing anything.
They referenced stuff like that because this new Star Wars world, aren't they? They're taking it to parts of the galaxy we've never been. They're going to have like this Mando, Ahsoka-y sort of world. But he's a big adversary in the animated shit. Same with that Ezra. You're probably thinking, who the fuck is Ezra? But he's a massive key character in the. That's what I mean. The only downside to Ahsoka show, if you haven't watched them, you're a bit like.
Well, how many episodes of them is there?
Oh mate, it's fucking 7 seasons. Oh. And as well, it's animated, so not everybody can get behind it. They want to watch live action shit. Yeah. But like I said, it's only a minor downside because you can still enjoy loads of aspects like episode 5, which we'll get to, stuff like that. But yeah, so.
But apart from being lost, figuring out who these were, I enjoyed it. It was a good episode.
It was a nice call because last episode was 2. It was nice to.
I want one of them whales.
Mate, they are fucking epic as shit. Yeah. Again, they were only really referenced to the animated show. So to see in live action was quite crazy. Right, but Ahsoka episode 6, sorry we've glanced over it. It was another fun episode. Not so much Ahsoka. I did like that David Tennant's droids, like telling the stories a long time ago, and you're like, oh, here we go. But as you can see, the goosebumps are already settling for what we want to talk about. Mate. Episode 6, great. But Chris, tell me what you thought of episode 5.
I see what you mean now, the transition. Oh,
it's fucking
both of them, even just with the flash of lightning.
Mate, when he's... the biggest transition for me, because I didn't expect to see it, because again, this is a Clone Wars, literally, from the animated series.
When he was younger.
But they play this in the animated show. It's carbon copy. It's part from the Darth Vader sequence. So he's walking off into the... And it just thing is, you're like... that's when I stood up thinking, what the fuck am I just sitting here? What the fuck's going on? Oh, that is my favourite because I didn't expect it. I didn't expect to see it coming. And it is, how seamless and beautiful is it?
Oh, it was fucking beautiful.
And we're talking, of course, visuals about when Anakin turns away, because it was nice to see Hayden Christensen in that sort of prime Anakin sort of state before Vader and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Hopefully at some point we'll see them, because they do fight in the clone, in the animated stuff, so we might have a flashback again, I don't know, at some point into the season. But yeah, the second transition when he's actually dueling her, and he walks up and he does his little shoulder roll, and he comes up and you're like, wow, I'm crippling the knees here, I'm fucking using everything. It's fucking insane, but it's just...
They did it really well.
They did it so... Dave Filoni, and it's one of the ones that Dave Filoni directed, who's a huge key component of getting all this new Star Wars stuff along with Jon Favreau produced. I think he directed that one and the one before, and Seth Green directed one of the early episodes as well. And it's just, even the interaction between the two, because I love the fact when she goes, I won't fight you, and he says, I've heard that before. And of course, meaning when he was face to face with Luke, his son, and he says, I won't fight you. And it's like, there's all this symmetry, and there's a great theory that when, I don't know if you can remember our New Year's marathon, in episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, when Chancellor Palpatine says that, there was an old Sith who could literally escape death and, stop other people from dying. People are saying that's Anakin. He's literally mastered that power because Ahsoka fell into the water and she was probably going to die, but he was able to contact her through the Force and have this thingy and bring her back. And it's like, oh, you've actually done it. The prophecy of it all coming. But it was just, there's been so many saber duels in this as well, which I'm so happy with because that's why one of the reasons I love Star Wars, fucking lightsabers. But seeing them duke it out like that was absolutely phenomenal, and like the way they were interacting, even the way when he was Anakin and his eyes were changing, because when he turned Sith, they slowly go yellow, and the way they were changing, it just looked fucking phenomenal.
Oh, it was a brilliant transition, and the whole episode was fucking good.
So good, wasn't it? And it was just literally Ahsoka in this weird Force sort of realm world thing. Yeah. With the ghost, I don't know what or a flashback, or it was some memory of Anakin. And I've seen all the behind the scenes stuff, and just seeing them all together is fucking beautiful. And people went nuts at him and his Clone Wars armor and stuff like that, going fucking crazy. But yeah, them transitions are honestly some of the most smoothest, most beautiful things you will ever watch. They are so good. It's a year along the lines of me with the first one, or did you prefer even though they are both epic, there is no wrong answer here, or did you prefer it when he was like walking towards her and changing it to Vader?
I'd say probably the first one, because it was just fucking. It was beautiful.
Because like, were you sat there? Because like I said, I got your message. Were you sat there and you're just like, what the fuck has just happened? Because obviously it's right in the distance, isn't it?
Yeah,
you see the blue.
I was trying to. I was like, what does he mean? Just wait. Just like, right, okay, I'm watching, and then it just happened. I was like,
Oh, you thinking what I meant?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
It just happened. I was like,
I get it. I get
it now. I get it now. That's why I texted it. Like,
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, I get it. Because like I said, he's getting further and further away. You can still see the blue glow and that orange smoke and whatnot, and then just, it's just what? Oh, it was just like a smooth wave. Oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah, I get it now.
But even like I said, though, even the one in the door that you brought up before, when he's coming and does his little shoulder one, because even the crackling of the thunder and that, you're like, oh my god, because she has a massive, huge impact on how the future of him, going either way. Because obviously she left the Jedi Order. I'm still good about that Bane lad dying because he is still, even in this episode, just absolutely beautiful in this. He is outstanding.
He's a good actor.
So I don't know in the terms of Star Wars lore where his story ends. I don't know if it was going to end or if it's. I think it's all new for this. I'm not sure. But they're going to obviously have to either kill him off or write him off somehow.
They'll do something. They'll give him a good send off, I reckon, in the next season.
Yeah, or unless Ahsoka, because she's going to have a rematch with him.
Yes.
Because he technically won the first one.
Yes.
So I'm assuming she's going to come back and thing him, and then the story will follow his Padawan.
Well, I'd say so because obviously them two are going to look for the other two now, aren't they?
Yeah. And I loved when he was reminiscing about the Jedi Order and stuff, and because he's not really a Sith, or he's not. He's like a bad guy. He's like a grey Jedi.
The right side of the law was to be.
Yeah, he wants this cycle to end and his power changes to end and whatnot. He just it's because Qui-Gon Jinn was a Jedi, but he was a little bit more. That's why they never made him master. He was a little bit more outside the box, thinking, hang on a sec, we can do a bit more here than what we're just doing. Which is why there's a cool theory if Qui-Gon Jinn didn't die, what would happen to Anakin if Qui-Gon got to train him?
Yeah.
If it would change out different and whatnot. But again, I'm glad it never happened because I love the relationship between Obi and... But yes, I'm so happy when you messaged me because I knew you would. Everybody that's seen it that I've spoken to, they're like, that's fucking beastly. But yes, Ahsoka's been outstanding so far.
It's been brilliant.
It's as soon as this ends, then does Loki start? I know they're not the same world.
Loki starts. It's been.
Oh right, well,
forward.
Come with your news then. Start with your news then, Chris.
It's been pushed forward. To be frank, since you mentioned it, I can't remember when it was supposed to happen, but now it's been pushed forward into the 5th of October.
Oh, so it's 2 weeks away.
Yeah. So basically, as soon as Ahsoka finishes, because it's out on the Wednesday, isn't it?
Yeah, Ahsoka's Wednesdays.
Yeah, so we get one on the 27th, which is episode 7.
Yeah.
Episode 8 on the 4th.
Oh, so we'll have one.
We'll have one of Loki.
Min.
Before we get last episode of 9.
Oh wait, so Ahsoka's got 9 episodes?
No, it will be. It's all. Fuck's sake, I don't know now. Honestly, my brain is not with it this week.
No, you're alright. My brain's never with it, mate. So Ahsoka, but either way, rolling straight into Ahsoka, then into Loki.
Episode, so yeah, we'll get our last one on the 4th, and then also we get episode 1 of Loki on the 5th.
Extremely happy with that, sir.
Yes.
Because Loki's one of the biggest key standout series of the MCU as well.
Yes,
so
we need to watch Loki to fucking figure out what's going on where.
Well,
where does Boy George come into it?
Mobius at the end of Loki, he's like, "Who are you again?" And he's like, "What the fuck's going on here? It's not like the same Mobius. It's the way that all ended and whatnot."
Yeah, because obviously they've been playing with timelines, things have all happened, and obviously we now got fucking Deadpool, we've got Wolverine, we've got X-Men. Yeah. So hopefully this will explain who's where, why, where.
Yeah, what the fuck's going down.
He'll open doors.
We've got
future films.
The Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. One of the cutscenes was them watching singing stage, wasn't there, back in the old timely lands and whatnot, which is fucking sick. I'm trying to think I'm sure there was some trailers I watched this week. I know there's a new video game for Lord of the Rings coming out called Tales from the Shire. That might seem a bit too soft and happy for me, but I'll give it a go. Did you watch the Pet Sematary trailer? Aquaman trailer. Did you watch that?
Yes.
Yes.
I did.
Obviously, we still see Amber Heard a little bit.
We do, but for like 5 minutes. She is like casted in, but like 5 minutes.
She's like punching the door or some shit.
She doesn't get her way, so she's not in it long.
Yes, right. So you've done that one. I don't know if there's any other trailers that we need to do. I think we're all right.
Jackson.
Yeah. Also, to lie and was it something of the Olympians?
And the Olympians.
And the Olympians, sorry.
That comes out on Disney on the 20th of December. As a series, not a film.
Goosebumps, Disney Plus on the 15th.
Goosebumps on the 15th.
Yeah, Percy Jackson's a series now, isn't it?
Yes.
And is it a straight up reboot, do you know, or is it still from the same world as the films?
I don't know.
I don't think it matters, to be fair.
No.
Oh, that's Teresa's phone. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm sick of hearing that because sometimes she gets phone calls at stupid o'clock. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. So that was Loki, 5th of October. Vin has came out and said he is finally doing another Triple X.
Okay. I thought... Oh, yeah, they did one recent, didn't they? They had one not too long ago, didn't they?
They did, but that wasn't Vin, that was... Well, wait there.
Because it was Vin, then Ice Cube, and then they had a newish one, didn't they? Like the something of Xander Cage.
Something like that,
yeah. There was like the third one.
Something like that.
And I didn't mind the first one.
The first one was better than the others.
Yeah, it's kind of like a...
Two-ish.
The first one was like just basically like a skatery kind of motocross James Bond kind of guy that you're like, okay, right.
The only knowledge I can, well, I wouldn't say knowledge, but the only thing, a good thing I can bring to that film is I was on that bridge.
Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me about this.
Prague.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
In Prague. Lovely place. I'd love to go back to Prague. Lovely place.
Remember you saying that.
Me thinking it was going to be warm. Fucking got those full of snow to buy clothes.
Chris rocked up in his Hawaiian shirt and his little hat on and his sunglasses going, what the fuck's going on here, like?
Fucking freezing, mind my clothes.
Hey, tell you what, it's the next story. We played AC Milan the other night, just because you're speaking of warmth. The first game of the Champions League oh my God, I have never dripped in so much fucking sweat. It finished 0-0, but they fairly hammered us all game, which was always going to happen. It's AC Milan, it's the Champions League, it's their ground. Oh my God, I'm sat there in my boxes. I'm fucking dry. I stunk like shit, mate. It was one of the worst experiences of football ever because we got to like the 60th minute, 70th minute. Hey, I'm thinking they haven't scored. Just don't have to score. And we're jumping in the way of the ball. They had 27 shots, mate. 27 shots. And we had one shot on target that come right at the very end. So I'm watching from Sean Longstaff. He smashed it. The ball's going up. And I'm sat there going, oh, what's he going to do? Keeps saying, I'm like, oh my God, full-time whistle wins. And I'm like, straight a cold shower. It was fucking horrible, mate. So, yeah, I was very minging.
Henry Cavill has popped back up. Last time we spoke about Henry.
No, poor little Chrissy didn't call.
Last time we spoke about Henry, he was doing. What was he doing?
Superman,
No.
Warhammer stuff,
No.
Witcher,
No. Dragonheart, no. No, not Heartbeat.
Heartbeat. I think we mentioned Heartbeat last week.
It was a fucking an old-time classic film that they were going to bring back in.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
No, it was a medieval one.
It was an all-time classic medieval. Oh, I think...
It starts with a H. I'm sure it starts with a H.
We are so bad at this. Exactly, Chris. Well done.
Anyhow. Moving on. Obviously, he's got a lot of attention from people, obviously being dropped from Netflix and obviously DCU and other shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously he's got that other film and that other series of whatever it was on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was doing something else as well, but I can't remember what.
One of the lads at work today was like, hey, do you know who's fit? Henry Cavill. And I was like, you're going to just realise that? So it's weird that you're bringing him up now.
But he's also in talks with people for Red Dead Redemption, the movie.
Oh, sweet. What, to play a character?
Yes, he's going to play the main character.
My knowledge of Red Dead, I've done the first game and that's it.
Well, I think it's going to be basing it off.
Because at the end of that one, he dies. I'm sure on the second game, you become the guy's son or whatever. So I don't know if this is the best casting or what. Somebody with a lot of more Red Dead knowledge.
No, it says either a movie or a TV series. It's still undecided yet.
I'm surprised, because obviously it's Rockstar. I'm surprised they're trying to pick up a Red Dead Redemption thing before a GTA thing. There again, Red Dead is a bit more unique with it being cowboys and stuff, I guess.
Yeah. So he's getting a lot of. I need to figure out what the fuck I'm on about now.
He's getting a lot of the roles, or is he getting a lot of attention coming up?
Yeah, he is. He's getting a lot of attention at the minute, which is a good thing for him because
Yeah.
he's a good actor.
Oh, he's fucking. And he just seems like a fucking great dude as well.
Yeah. No.
Oh, what's that?
That was Graham. That must be to Graham.
Graham who?
Graham Norton.
Why have you got Graham Norton on your phone?
It wasn't Graham Norton on my phone. It just popped up on YouTube.
Graham Norton popped up on YouTube.
I can't remember what film he was going to do. It was a fucking medieval film.
I do feel like I vaguely remember you saying Highlander.
That was it.
Yes, Highlander. I remember you mentioned Highlander. Yes.
So he's got a few films coming, which I'm glad for.
Yeah, look, yeah, he's all round awesome.
He's a good actor. I don't know where I'm at now.
We're talking about the birds and the bees.
Right, okay. Right, this next one, I'm not too sure. Because as much as I am fucking jizz over the game,
Oh.
I am not sure if it's the right character for her. Only because our other main character, it does not match.
Okay.
Okay, right. As we know, we've got season 2 of The Last of Us coming.
Yeah. Oh, is this Last of Us news?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That was very interesting coming from your thoughts, then, sir.
Yes, and they think they have an Abby sorted out, which is in game 2.
And Abby's the dickhead that kills my beloved.
Yes. Which is, I'm fine with that, but it's the person to play Abby.
Is it someone you're not keen on, or do you
No,
think?
I adore her.
Oh, but you're just not sure she's the right person.
No.
Who do you? Chloe Grace thingy. Haley Steinfeld.
No.
Which other female actress do you do?
Think
Fast and Furious.
No. Think. The spider.
The
No,
Spider.
not the spider. Black Widow.
Scarlett Johansson.
No. The other one.
Florence Pugh.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I can't really.
That's what I mean.
I can't chuck too much on it because this is your.
Look at her. She is toned. She knows how to fight.
Yeah.
And then look at Bella, whatever her name is.
Florence Pugh.
Ellie.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Where she's a small, timid girl, and
Yeah.
yes, Abby has a bit muscle in the game.
She's a bit older as well, isn't she?
But in the second game, Ellie is older.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
Where I don't see.
So will it be the same actress from Last of Us season 1
Yes.
up against Florence Pugh?
Yes, basically.
Yeah.
Yes, they both Ellie or Bella or whatever her name is going to be a bit older, but she's not going to have that same age level part as she does in
How
season 2.
Obviously we don't know if season 2 is part of. I'm assuming it is. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Is season 2 going to pick off from game 2, or is it going to?
I think so. I think
Right.
what we established when last time we spoke, they've got 5 seasons already laid out.
Right. Okay.
And then season 2 and 3 was going to be game 2.
Right. So if it's season 2, it's sorry. Carry on.
And obviously season 4 and 5 was going to be game.
These new game.
3.
Right. So if season 2 starts off where game 2 is, what's the age difference, the age gap from Ellie from game 1 to game 2?
She's 14 in the game.
In first
game.
Right.
And 4 years later.
Right, so she's 18. So that the actress is going to have to age up a bit because she's quite young in the face and stuff. So
technically, I think she's about 18.
Oh, is she?
I think so.
All right, okay. I suppose with a bit of makeup and fucking doing the Hollywood stuff.
She's around that age anyhow.
All right.
She's 12. Game of Thrones?
I can't, mate. Don't ask me.
It's around there anyhow. But where Florence, she's like in the late 20s, and she's a bit more bulk, which is fair enough. So is Abby. Abby's a bit more bulk, but Abby and Ellie in the game are similar age, where you can tell that Bella and Florence, they look completely different age-wise.
Yeah, like I said, the only thing I know of is the sort of like videos I watch of YouTube and shit playing, and picturing it now, I can't quite. But again, I don't know. Maybe if you see her in makeup and costume and shit, I don't know if that would change. I don't know.
Yeah,
like I said, this is one for you to answer more than me anyway.
as much as I would love Florence to be in it, I don't know if she's going to be the right fit.
Yeah.
To play Abby, because obviously the age difference and stuff.
Is this just a rumor anyway, or is
it's just a rumor for now? They're talking about it. She's talking with them. She's meeting up. She's discussing things with them, but it's just all hush hush. Well, all rumors and hearsay for now. But
well, you'll have to keep your eye on that one. So, like I said, she might surprise you. I know
she might.
I know early on, like for example, you wanted Hugh Jackman as Joe.
Yeah.
You thought that was ideal. Then you fell in love with Pedro Pascal as Joe. So I don't know. Like I said, you're the one that's the last of us.
I'd probably go for Lara as playing Abby. X-23.
Yeah. Obviously she's older now as playing. So okay.
Her to play Abby. Because there's not much age difference between them. I think Lara's a little bit older.
Okay.
But they are similar age looking by the looks and faces and stuff.
Does she not have a natural accent though? She's not like American, is she?
She's French English.
Obviously she can put a voice on anyway. Actually, as an actress, she can put a voice on. Maybe that's a good shout then. Maybe that's I'd like I said. I'm sure, but they do all the test stuff, don't they?
Yeah.
When they do thingies, so maybe it's just a little rumor for now, and then you can relax, or maybe it's a beautiful surprise for you down the road. Fuck knows. But I am intrigued to see how it plays out and how you feel, because it'll be very hard for this show to disappoint you. I know that for a fact. It'll be very hard. So you'll have to let us know that one.
I will do.
We'll say, as Chris scrolls to his next story, we are still continuously blessed. We brought it up a few weeks ago with this amazing year of even the crap films, well, the not so, just being amazing. Like I said, I know you haven't done it, but like One Piece for me being like a massive surprise. It shows like The Beef and that, the recent films we've been watching, like the likes of Blue Beetles, Gran Turismos of the world and stuff. We've still been so utterly stupidly blessed. I can't get over it, man. Yeah. Like even the music that's coming out, like I said, Blink, and that's just, even though I always have adored Blink, never stop, hence why I got them tattooed. Like everything's just hitting peak stuff. Like Expendables, I've told you that it's being hit by the critics, but I bet you will leave this going, I mean, that was all right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, we might not. We haven't seen it yet, but I don't know, man. It's like a weird. It's like we'll give everybody a nice, good year of entertainment, and then we'll just kill everybody. It's like a last meal on the fucking Green Mile. What's it called again? Is it the Green Mile when you go to die in jail? Can't remember. Anyway, sorry. We're blessed.
We're blessed. Well, not personally, but certain things.
And FNAF round the corner as well. Can't wait. What's the next? As you're still looking, what is the next film? When's The Exorcist out?
Well, we've got one next week. The Creator.
The Creator. Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah, the early reviews for that have come in and said, look, it's awesome. I feel really depressed watching them robots get crushed and that. They're putting their hands up. I'm like, I can't be bothered because they're suffering. I can't be bothered with like people being upset.
And then we've got the next one on the 5th. What's on the 5th?
You'll have to tell me. We do this every fucking week, mate. We do this every fucking week.
That's why I was confused. I'm like, I'll see him tomorrow. Why I had
to be fair, I was going to ask you, but I thought maybe there's no point because we already said Expendables, but there was an opportunity to watch, even though it's a HD copy online now, pal, do it over the weekend, talk to me, get it fucking watched.
Yeah. Because I still want to watch a fucking copy of Mission Impossible. There's still no decent copy.
It's not.
Fuck. I've done the rest of them. So
That's mad. We're living in a world where you couldn't stand it or stand him. Now you're like, I need fucking Mission Impossible.
I know.
Jesus fucking Christ. Your little mini marathon.
Aye.
Yeah, you need to get that fucking done, mate.
Right. Next one is done by our horror guru, John Carpenter.
Okay.
It's called Suburban Screams.
Oh, I already love the name. Before you carry on, before I forget it, there's a horror alien film out, and I'm sure it comes out today. It's on Hulu or something, and it actually looks freaky as fuck. I need to remember the name of it. I'll Google it on the way down, but it looks freaky, and I'm sure it's out today on Hulu, so you'll be able to hear it online.
Alien horror.
Yeah, you kind of how like Signs, but this is a bit like extreme, where they're trying to smash through people's doors and that.
Yeah.
I'll remember the name when we're sorry visuals. I'm leaving you hanging there, but I'll Google it when we walk to Skidimers.
Now, Suburban Screams is based. It's a mixture of. It's a series mix of real life horrors and cinematic version.
Okay. That's like real life stories that have happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which have been turned into. It's all done in a suburban.
Town or whatever.
Whatever suburban.
Like so the suburbs is like 13 Reasons Why kind of area.
Yeah.
That kind of like the small, like everybody knows it.
Yeah. Community.
Riverdale kind of like.
Houses.
Yeah.
Like, they all seem to know everybody, but there's
a
killing spree going on.
That's why I adore them. That's why I love Scream and stuff. Woodsboro and shit. I adore that kind of shit. So I might like this.
It's out. They're done in series. It will start on Peacock on the 13th of October.
Oh. See, officially the sale of WWE went through.
I see.
And Vince got a nice hefty $9 billion. And he bought that company off his dad for $1 million. What the fuck, mate? What a turn in profit.
He was retiring. I thought Triple H was supposed to be running.
He's still running creative and stuff like that, but Vince McMahon was still owner because this company that's bought him bought the MMA as well. So he bought the MMA, bought the UFC. So the UFC and WWE are now pretty much the same company. Well, one's scripted sports entertainment, one's genuine warriors. They probably will have UFC guys on the way out when they're retiring and whatnot maybe come over, and I can think of a handful of WWE guys that could do MMA because it's completely different. It's not, you're physically going in there, whereas like Bobby Lashley's done it before. He's great. We know Brock Lesnar was world champion and UFC and stuff. Matt Riddle, he can do UFC, but I can see more UFC guys going over at the end of their career and doing stuff than I can WWE guys and girls going over.
Dwayne is back in.
Yeah, he came down. So it was the reaction he got was, and we saw him and John Cena backstage because John Cena's appearing every night. Well, fucking, he would come at this time, wouldn't he? Because it means we're gonna have to watch SmackDown tonight, get an hour's keep. I'm gonna go into work for a couple of hours tomorrow. I'm saving up for a very stupidly expensive edition of Spider-Man. Instead of just buying a game, mate, I need the action figure, the comic books, the stickers. It's gonna be, I think it's like 180 quid. It's fucking stupid, mate.
Yeah, but it might as well.
Yeah, but no, it's the Rock come back, seeing him that's there and stuff. So it's a great time to be a wrestling fan. There's everything at the minute. I don't know, falling into place nicely. The storylines are great. The characters, I love LA Knight. He's fucking outstanding.
Roman's still fucking champion.
Yeah, he's absolutely.
His record now, isn't he?
Right, maybe he's been over 1,000 days anyway. But that storyline is perfect. I heard Optimus.
I heard grumbling.
But no, Karen, with your story. Just shut the door.
Universal Pictures.
Oh, yes.
Has announced that they have Mamma Mia 3.
Oh, wow. Not that I have anything against Mamma Mia, but it's not particularly...
I haven't seen the second one. I didn't mind the first.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I can't really turn around and say they were the worst things ever, but I can't turn around and be like, yes, Mamma Mia.
Yes. On September 19th, which was 2 days ago.
Yes.
The Cowabunga Boys will be on Paramount Plus.
Well,
Mutant Mayhem.
Well, I won't say this week because I know you've been gammy and whatnot.
On Paramount
but they are
on the 19th of September.
They are hushly online. So you need to get that watched soon, Chris.
I shall.
Because it's so fucking good.
I will do indeed. Now it's especially on Paramount because I get Paramount.
Oh, Chris is on the old Paramount. Hi, dog. You being naughty?
We mentioned that. That's Chop Suey. So we won't mention that.
Chop Suey. System of a Down.
No, the food.
Oh, we were the song by System of a Down.
Season 3 of Upload comes out on the 20th of October. Now, I didn't mind Upload.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Upload is set in the future. And when you die, you've got the opportunity, or your spouse has the opportunity to have your
consciousness?
Yes. Live in a AI world.
Right, okay.
But he didn't agree to all this, and he didn't die because he was obviously not him driving, but the car was driving him, and it was supposed to be, say, safe car.
Yeah.
But someone hacked his car to kill him.
Oh.
And so he ended up dying. and then you end up in the AI.
When you're in the AI world, can you interact with the human world, or is it like,
Yes,
or is it like being like a character in The Sims? Right. Okay. So you're dead, and when you're AI, then are you?
You're still your character.
So you see you as you. You're not like an animation, or
No.
you're not like right. Okay.
And that's the only way you communicate with the living.
So are you there forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever
Yes.
to the end of time?
Yes.
Okay.
Which would be fucking horrible.
Do you do stuff in the AI world?
Yeah, it's like a normal everyday world.
So he goes to sleep and he wakes up and do you need a job in the AI world?
You do to earn credits to do things, yes.
Is it kind of like Ryan Reynolds and Free Guy when they're wandering around? He wakes up every morning.
A little bit, yeah, but it's not the same repetitive things.
No.
But he's trying to figure out who killed him, but he's also trying to speak to his ex on, like, why did you fucking put me in here when I didn't agree to it?
So he just wanted to, when he died.
Yeah, and the programmer who's behind the AI, she ends up kind of falling in love with him. This is in season 2.
So his missus falls in love with the programmer?
No, his programmer.
Yeah.
This is a young lass falls in love with him.
Oh, right. So does every AI person have a programmer?
Yes.
Right, okay.
Because obviously they've got to enter the AI world if things go tits up. So they've got to like sort it all out.
Well, they can enter and come back out?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I know. It's not too bad, to be fair.
Yeah. I might have to look into that. I need a new season after I've done sex education and stuff.
So season 3 will be out on...
What's it called?
Upload.
Did I see a poster for Upload somewhere? Tell you what, I did see. I've never once truly acknowledged how Peugeot, the car, is spelt. Like, I've never really... Yeah. And at a quick glance, I thought it said Pidgeot, which is the evolution of my favourite Pokemon. So I'm going down by the McVitie's, and there's that big board thingy in there. You know, when the motorbike shop is, they've got a thing in it, said Peugeot, and I went like, they have a fucking Pidgeot in a car. And I was like, oh, it's Peugeot. So now, every time I look at Peugeot, I think I'm going to see Pidgeot. That's how fucking dumb I am. Great joke. I heard a great joke before. So I'm a student, and my teacher said, stand up and tell the class something you're not very good at, starting with N. And I went, spelling. Oh, it's beautiful, mate. I love a dad joke.
Sticking with Amazon Prime, the Trio are coming back. Grand Tour.
I was about to say Clarkson and stuff.
Yes, obviously, whatever happened with Amazon and Clarkson, it must be water under the bridge now.
Yeah.
Because he's getting everything back now. Looking at it, he's getting season 3 of his farm.
Yeah, you mentioned last week the farm stuff.
Season 4 is getting done, and he's announced that Clarkson, the Grand Tour, you're licking me. The Grand Tour, in whatever fucking episode it is and whatever season it is, will be out shortly, and there'll be more to come after that. So we're all good to go.
Lovely job,
that one. Going quickly over to Top Gear after Freddie Flintoff's crash, because apparently he had a big crash.
I didn't even know.
Top Gear will no longer be on our BBC.
What's it going to be on?
Nothing.
Oh, so it's done.
Yes.
Well, they should have really, if they were clutching at straws trying to keep it. Because like I said, it was one of them shows even I occasionally watched just because of the relationships with them.
Yeah, it's not the same without them three. And then when they brought in fucking Chris Evans, radio guy, not fucking other guy.
Not Captain America.
And obviously Joey, fucking, whatchamacallit, Matt LeBlanc.
That was a weird choice.
And Chris Harris and somebody else.
Freddie Flintoff and that. I love Freddie Flintoff.
I've never watched any of the episodes.
He's funny, Freddie Flintoff. He's
you've
great.
Got Freddie, you've got Paddy, and you've got...
And Paddy's also great.
Chris is still there.
Chris Evans?
No, Chris Harris.
That's what I was going to say. Oh, well, so you got some...
Chris Harris is the only car mechanic brain guy.
Right.
Flintoff and...
They're just big names, aren't they?
Same with the other lot. They were all car nerds.
But Flintoff and Paddy, I think they're like British favourites in terms of presenting shows. Everybody, I think most people in Britain, it'd be very hard to find somebody that doesn't like them.
Yeah, true.
So it's like, oh shit, we better get people on that people like. Because you go, Freddie Flintoff, I quite like him. Or maybe I'll give it another go. Paddy, I quite like him, I'll give it another go.
Sorry.
No, I was just even going to mention that stupid, horrible show, that dating program, that No Larty. The show was awful, but I liked how he would rip people and stuff. I don't give a shit if the show was weird as fuck. Yeah. But he's funny.
He's not.
But you've got some Clarkson stuff.
We've got some Clarkson stuff.
Good for you, Clarkson nerds.
And apparently his missus is tidy as well, Paddy's missus.
Oh, I would be. I don't think I've ever seen
because they've done an episode up here, and they went to the Carlisle airport, and SP Training had to show them about and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's who I did my wilding license with. Yeah. And they were telling us.
I'm sure for a while he was doing the radio, CFM or whatever it was. I'm sure he had I was driving home. Driving home because
driving home.
We're in my mate's car who's giving us a lift. I'm thinking, why am I hearing Paddy every day? It's weird as fuck.
Weird. And is it finally? Yes. And finally, which I actually thought this fucking finished ages ago.
Oh, okay.
Doom Patrol. Its final episodes of season 3, I think it is, finally coming out on 12th of October.
Okay, sweet. So we've got some Doom Patrol to watch in.
Yeah.
I thought Doom Patrol was done. Did it not end?
Well, that's what I thought. But apparently there's more episodes coming out.
Yeah, because I'm sure I'd done Doom Patrol. Did we not speak about it being done?
Well, that's what I thought. I thought it was all done and dusted.
I don't know, mate. I fuck knows. It's all good. That's got a bit of a blur to me. I fuck knows.
It's been that long.
Yeah, it feels like it's been a fucking millennia.
But yeah, that's more Doom Patrols to come.
Yeah, okay.
I think there's only a couple of episodes, mind you, so there's not a lot.
So it'll just be tying off whatever loose ends.
What time are you going?
Well, yeah, we're all right. We've got 15 minutes, and then we'll set up a 15:15, and then.
I don't even know what time it's at.
It's 25 to 8, so we've got plenty of time.
Plenty
we'll wrap up here, though. We'll have a little 15-minute ramble on and set off.
I want to know what this alien thing is.
I'll Google it now. Oh yeah, just Google new alien horror film. Google that. We'll stay online visuals for you. Yeah, I'm sure it's got a Hulu. Have you typed in new? I could have sworn it's out today. Sorry for all the dirt. I hate that fuck. I'll never watch that again. It's a good film, but it's just disgusting. I don't remember what the fuck it is. Please, AI programming that's listening to me on my TikToks and stuff like that, please listen out now so the trailer pops up randomly on my social media timelines. I just proper deep throated the mic.
There's an untitled alien film coming out next year.
A nun-titled? I thought you meant a nun, as in like there's a nun that's going to be an alien. Oh, quickly, no, before we will go visuals, sorry. Thoughts on episode 2 of Daryl?
No One Will See You.
Ooh. I think that's it. Yeah.
I can't really watch that in the video.
Have you seen Daryl Dixon or have you not been able to see it yet?
No, I'll do it tonight or tomorrow.
Right, so there is no news. I'm fairly certain you have landed on the right one, though. No one will see you there.
You've got a creepy little woman at the front of it.
It's a woman that lives on her own. Yeah, that's her.
I've not watched the trailer, but I know I've seen the pictures. I've seen people talking about it, and apparently it's supposed to be really good.
I was going to attempt to watch it, but I don't like too scary on my
It's out on the 19th, so yeah, September. So yes, it's out.
Yeah, I could have sworn a thing is out, and I was like, oh yeah, we'll give that a shot. And I'm like, nah, the last anything I watched literally sent me in nightmares. And I stopped at Bill's house once after we watched it again. I woke up in a sweaty panic.
You've got him.
Ghost shit, fucking aliens against that piece of shit. I mean, I love you, mate. Don't get wrong, but you are a piece of shit. Ghost shit, fine, no worries. I can fuck off. Especially my nano gun that upstairs next to my bed keeps going off on its own, and it's really doing my head in. At first, I was like, cool, 50 stones. Now it keeps doing it. I'm thinking, what demon is inside of you? It's fucking horrible because it's literally my head's out. It's there, and it's ching. And I'm is it the ghost of Iron Man in there or what? If it's the ghost of Iron Man, I'll live. But visuals, that is the entertainment news. Thank you for your round up there, Chris.
Thank you.
And come back. Well, Chris will give you our thoughts on. I'm Rocky. What are you doing walking here? He's not really. He's from Boston, isn't he?
Yeah.
Rocky, 50 Cent, Jason Statham. I can't be asked with a cringy Megan Fox, Jason Statham sex fight scene. I hate that shit. But okay, cool. I like Megan Fox. I like Jason Statham. It'd be funny if he's like, "Where have you been, Jason's like, I've been fighting a shark lately, mate." If they did some weird shit like that, I'd be like, "Meg."
I don't mind Megan Fox, but I think she's gone downhill in my estimate.
It's just Machine Gun Kelly's turned her a bit tapped.
She's gone weird.
Yeah,
Drinking each other's blood and all that. Shit.
Or is that just true love?
Yeah,
Putting that wedding ring on her that if he takes it off, it peels the skin off.
Yeah, this is weird.
Yeah,
satanic shit.
Yeah,
yes, I like the TV shit, but even that's just too far.
Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly's definitely had some sort of contract with the devil because the guy's not very good at music, subjectively, I guess, but he's awful. But yeah, he's landed arguably one of the best looking girls at one point when she was Transformers. Everybody's he's seemed to have done well in music, and he's turned crazy and emo, even though he was meant to be a rapper. He's got some sort of deal to keep this career going. It was quite funny when Kevin Owens slammed him for a table in WWE about 3 or 4 years ago. But yes, visuals, thank you for listening. More keep it on.
Bye.
No more honk honks. No.